Nigga say it. Hard hat. What they say? Hard work. Hard work.
Hey, y'all seen it? Come here and say I gotta give you this.
You just fucked up her momentum. She was just sliding.
Oh, God, she was.
Oh. Ain't lie. This be the worst part of practice right here. Walking down this hill.
Mine be the coming back.
Then that little breeze, like, woo, starting to get cold. Sniffles starting to hit.
Yeah, fall definitely coming.
I'm telling you. Drew him in the back. You know it's another day at work and let's get paid. They ain't complaining about that indoor no more. About to start using it.
Oh, we about to. Once Prime get
I
cold.
already know.
Believe that.
Oh, shit.
I ain't gonna count though. This game as cold as it gets, bro.
Nah, this wind hitting. How you supposed to survive the practice with some, what is this? Who is this, Miley Cyrus? Who was that?
Queen Latifah,
I would not know. That'd be Taylor Swift or something.
it's cold out there.
Telling you, bro. Ooh. See, who is this? This Taylor Swift,
Taylor
man.
Swift.
Yeah.
This the hottest female in the country, right?
Because of traffic cast.
But he took 3 Super Bowls. He got with her and she changed his life. Wow, what the fuck?
Don't worry about it. When I get Zendaya, it's gonna be just like that. When I get Zendaya,
She's too big for you.
she too. I see out my league. See, they were saying they were probably saying the same thing about Taylor.
Nah, that's different. You gotta be Michael Jackson to get in there.
Taylor bigger than Zendaya, ain't it? Huh? Taylor bigger than Zendaya, ain't it?
Yeah.
Now imagine they see you as Zendaya.
You need in there, but I'm gonna take my hats off to you, bro. Just put me on a friend. I just want somebody that close. I want the big dog. I want the little friend.
Got a bit. I know I got a little friend.
Just put me on her auntie.
Just put me on the auntie or something. The cousins, look cousins.
Oh, this little Spider-Man shit. Bro, they playing the same movie.
What are you looking for from the defense, particularly your linebackers?
Well, talk early, often, and loud, and then we also want to run to the ball. Just command from the first quarter on. We got a late jump, I think, the last game, and so what we're trying to do is make sure that we get an early start. If we do that, we've been successful, and that's the game plan. That's what we want to do as Buffs, man. We want to lead the herd this week on defense and make sure we give the fans something to cheer about back home. So we're excited about the game, the opportunity to play again, and to go 1-0 this week.
Hey, Coach, last game USC running game really got involved.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to that traveling to Arizona?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we did a good job as far as play calling and taking care of the advantage of the right opportunities. The quarterback put us in a great position in the run game. The O-line did a great job for us up front, making the holes, and the backs did a great job as far as hitting it. And that's one thing that Coach Prime is hitting on as far as establishing the run game, creating that identity. It does a lot for the offense. It gets us going and moves the chains, and it gives us a sense of identity, who we are as far as toughness. But throughout the game, as you see, we got better and better, and it should carry over to this next game.
And you still got a lot of talent running back by committee.
Yes.
How do you manage that when you see a practice in the game, who you're going to feature that week?
I watch the guys in practice, see how they maneuver throughout practice, the mindset, how they study in a meeting room and bring it out to the field. But then it's all about game day. They all know they got to be ready for that moment. Even though Hankinson is the guy that's dialed up from the beginning of the game, I got to see how he's maneuvering through the game. If he's feeling it, if he's making the right read. Protection is big for us. If he's on the right guy, if he's finishing his blocks. But he's an all-around guy. And once you're in that game, Hank was in a good groove. Dylan is our change-up guy. But I wanted to continue to ride with Hank and let him carry out the game in that fashion because he was really feeling it, finding the right reads. And Dylan came in and gave some good things as far as some explosiveness, some breaks here and there. And then also when you look at Shador, he made some good runs also from the quarterback position. So with those three, I think the running game was where it needed to be. And then, the rest of the guys know that, Savion, the Smoke, the Alto, they got to be ready for that call because you just never know what can happen.
We coming.
We'll be coming.
Coach, has been said that defense travels, and we got a road game coming up.
Yep.
What have you seen this week at practice?
I think practice has been better. Today was probably our best practice as far as the flow, assignments. I think the biggest thing for us is making sure we put our eyes in the right place. Eyes are going to tell your body what to do. They'll throw a lot of things at us. Try to keep us off balance. But I think the guys have practiced really good. I think last week in the second half, I think they knew they were going up against one of the best offenses in the country, and we stopped them for most of the half, and I think that gave our guys some confidence. And now, we play the rest of the season out, play it one play at a time, and see what happens.
That's exactly what I was going to build on. If you take that second half, statistically, man, we dominated.
Yeah, and like I said last week, there are always 4 or 5 plays in the game that affect the outcome of the game. We've got early in the game, we've got him on third down. We've got him confused. He scrambles around. We don't lock on our guys downfield. He scrambles for about 7 seconds, finds a guy. That's a 70-yard touchdown. If you get off the field right there on third down, our offense has got the ball back in good field position. And then, we had a had a turnover, and we got to play better in the red zone. When the ball's on 22, it doesn't matter where the ball's at. We got to play better. But in third down, we felt like we had a beat on them, so we could get them off the field. And I give them credit. I mean, they got a great quarterback. They got great people, but our guys fought. They didn't give up, and gave ourselves a chance to win at the end.
And finally, Coach, you got a lot of guys who were able to make it back to practice this week. Don't know how many of those are going to be playing, but what does it mean they start getting healthy again?
It's no doubt. We had 6 defensive backs out last week, 3 starters. And anytime you play against the best offense in the country, I mean, but I thought the guys that filled in, it's amazing when you get an opportunity how you can show up. Rod Ward showed up, played big. The stage wasn't too big for him. Mm-hmm. So, you always find a guy. There's always a silver lining in everything. So it just helps us create more depth, and we're going to need it down the road.
What's the odds of the midweek beard staying for game day one week?
I don't know. Hey, if it'll help us win, I'll let it grow out.
Appreciate you, Coach. Hank, last game, running game really showed up. Coach Flea is looking forward to that traveling. What are you looking like? How was your practice this week? What's your game mindset?
Really just treating practice like the game, Go out there with the same intensity, same tempo, attacking it. But really, last game, the O-line, they showed a lot of grit. They were able to open up the holes and stuff like that to get the running game, up and going. So, we really just want to go down there to Arizona State, same thing, Ain't nothing changed. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's been pretty cool here this week, but it's going to be 100 when we get there.
Yeah. We from Florida. Ain't too much. We down south babies. We used to the heat.
We coming.
We coming.